All of us know that Yeldi is not only into this. Yeldi holds another UK-based joint venture called Zujubi. உங்களுக்கு எல்லாருக்குமே தெரியும் தமிழில் சொல்லணும்னா ஜுஜுபின்னு சொல்கிறதுக்கு அர்த்தம் ரொம்பவே சிம்பிள், ரொம்பவே ஈஸி. அது ரஜினி சார் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு கண்டிப்பாக தெரிஞ்சிருக்கும். எல்லாருக்குமே ரஜினி சாரோட எல்லா ஃபேன்ஸுக்குமே தெரியும். அவங்களோட ஒரு படத்தில் அவங்க ஜுஜுபின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க, ரொம்ப ஸ்டைலோட சொல்லுவாங்க. அதே மாதிரி அந்த ஸ்டைலும் இருக்குது, அந்த ஒரு சிம்பிளிசிட்டியும் இருக்குது. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கம்பெனி தான் இந்த ஜுஜுபி. ஸோ அந்த கம்பெனியிலேருந்து ஒருத்தர் இங்கே வந்திருக்கார். We have Mr. Lewis with us today, who graduated from the University of Wales with a degree in microelectronics. He has enjoyed a career of over 25 years in the semiconductor and contactless smart card industries as marketing director in Inside Secure and as the co-founder of Twin Links at France. Let's welcome Director of Zujubi Limited, Mr. Stephen Lewis, on stage to say a few words.
Good evening, and first of all, thank you to Yeldi and the chairman for this kind invitation to be here this evening to witness the launch of something that I think is quite extraordinary. I've been following this product now for maybe 2 years since its conception, and it's a real pleasure for me to see the birth of something which I consider will change how things will happen in India and how people will pay. I think it has many social implications as well as technical. So I would like also to say that, for us Britishers, we see India as not only now world champions in cricket, which for us is a big problem, but also India is going to become, I think, also world champion in NFC. So just to the next slide, please. Zujubi is the only word I know in Tamil, and I think, as the presenter said earlier, it means something so simple, and this is what we try to achieve. It's a new company, a company joint venture with Yeldi, which is venturing into digital advertising. Now, digital out-of-home advertising, maybe you don't know this word, but it's basically promoting products through high technology displays, through dynamic advertising. It's a new market, growing at about 20% per year, and its valuation today is about $7 billion, with the US, China, Japan, and the rest of Asia leading the markets in this technology. So basically it means you see these screens and are attracted, of course, to buying products through the dynamic displays and images that are present on the screens. It's a very powerful communication media. And I think when you saw the animation earlier, you can see how powerful displays and graphics can be. And I really like this guy here, but I think he should have a name. It's the only thing that's missing. He doesn't have a name yet. Oh, it's Ara. Okay. So please to the next slide. So NFC and Do. What is the interest in bringing NFC to this technology? Well, today Do, the digital screens are passive. When you pass a screen, you can see some very nice images, and you may be interested in buying the product or learning more about the product, understanding what it is. But of course, there's no interaction with the screen. What NFC can do is help you interact with the screen in real time. So by placing your phone near a tag, you're able to get more information from the product, buy the product through the ARA payment system, and maybe have information on the product, have vouchers, have coupons, and all kinds of services that you could not have previously just by looking at the screen. I think it's a very, very powerful concept, which will open up new advantages to consumers. So you can see that Zujubi, which is now a company just 6 months old, is developing the technology based on the yeldi and ARA platform. So we will link into this, and by providing NFC to the digital screens, we will be able to add these services in partnership with the yeldi platform. So if we go to the next slide, please. So how could it potentially work? It could work by simply somebody seeing a screen which has an interesting product. In this case, it's a shoe, but it could be anything, of course. And you may be interested in buying the product, learning where you can see it actually, having some information about its specification, different colors, who knows, many different things. Without NFC, you would not be able to get that information very easily. Just see it on the screen and maybe figure out when you get home on a website where I can find it. With NFC, you will be able to instantly get this information, then make a decision to purchase it immediately, or maybe find more information about it. You could also, for example, find the nearest location where this product is actually being sold, and with a yeldi application, be directed to that particular store. So you could decide at that time to buy the product, and in doing so, even order the product ready for you. So when you arrive at the store, it could be ready, packaged for you to take home. So the whole process becomes very simple. And some recent surveys have shown that about 57% of people that have trialed this kind of technology have agreed that it's a great idea and that they would be prepared to buy a product by just tapping a phone on a tag from an advertisement. So the technology, as I said, is maturing. We are working closely with yeldi to get it to the market this year. And I hope that our partnership will continue and be very successful. As I can see, this platform now will be a great success. So thank you, and have a good evening.